Ooh, we're live. Oh man, that glare back there. I gotta shut these blinds. That's better. What's up, everybody? What's up, Peter? What's up, Caleb? Oh shit! Look at this. Are you guys watching this? Manifield versus Sherratt. Wait, how is he? I don't understand how he's in trouble right now. Oh, we got him. Wow. Wow. Giselle. Genevieve, get your sister quick. Gotta show my jiu-jitsu practitioner that submission because god damn. Giselle, come here. Dude. Got to get Giselle to look at this so that she can pull this on the next one. She was rolling this morning with or this afternoon with a kid who's the coach's son, who's 8, who's been training since he was 0. Giselle, watch the submission. Come look, watch this. This is crazy. So watch this. The guy. Watch this. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it. His hands were locked behind it. I didn't understand what was going on. Look at that choke. He just drives his shoulder through his choke. Look at that. Huh? Did you see how he did it?
Are you live right now?
Yeah. Giselle, come talk to your peeps.
Hi.
Giselle, what did you learn how to do today?
I learned how to do.
You learned how to do a much better key lock.
Yeah.
And then you learned.
Can I do it on you?
Yeah, in a little bit. And then you learned how to transfer to it from the key lock to an arm bar to a triangle.
I already knew that. I already knew how to go from a key lock to an arm bar.
Yeah, but then to the triangle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know what you need to do too that I was noticing is when you get to where you can put a triangle on him, you don't have to just do it with your legs. You can actually pull your foot in. Like if you get to here, you can just pull your foot into position, like with your own hand. Like just grab your foot and pull it in. Yeah, boy. Yeah, did you guys see the video that I made about her getting attacked by a boy and her just fucking wrecking him? Giselle, how big of a spaz is Simon?
So when right when you're before to submit him, he taps like when you don't even have it done.
Yeah, he's like the kid that'll go completely crazy and actually fight full throttle, but then as soon as he's about to get put in a submission, he taps out before it's even locked up.
Yeah, I was about to do a key lock, and then he went tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, no, but you got that key lock, and you actually armbarred him.
Mm-hmm.
How many times do you think you strangled that girl, though? What's the little girl's
3
name?
times. Her name is Naomi.
Naomi?
I strangled her 3 times.
Yeah, in a
row.
Yeah, but from the second that you guys from the second you pulled guard, you were choking her inside of 6 to 7 seconds every single time. She's getting good, dude. She's getting good. So was that's not the end of the prelims, is it? I think that was.
Daddy, look.
Dude, how good did Khabib's cousin look fucking good, huh? I thought he looked really, really good. You know, compared to how I actually, you know what? I didn't see that fight. Like for whatever, like I couldn't. I was like, did I miss that? Like when Khabib's cousin came on and he lost his debut fight. I don't think I saw that, which is bizarre. I don't even understand where I could have been or how I would have missed it. But yeah, striking was good, dude. Do you think that that's true, Giselle?
Yeah.
You probably could.
I know.
If I was in a coma.
Can I choke you?
No.
Please.
You can later.
Dang it.
What's up, Marlo? That's the killer. I'm telling you, I was just talking about this with her coach earlier. She did a private lesson today, and like it's not just that they know how to fight. It's also like it makes them hard. Like one of her friends it's one of my really good buddies. He's got 2 kids in the class as well. One of them's 10 and one of them's 8. The 10-year-old, like by nature, was kind of like, ooh, you know, like and when they first started training, one of the first classes, she got like kicked or something, and she was like, whoa, she got super upset. And now she's a savage. Like you could literally drive a knee through her nose and she won't react. She'll just keep fighting. It's like, and that's how Giselle is too. It's like it turns them into resilient. It's not just about like fighting. They're like resilient. They're not pussies that are gonna like, you know, look for someone to save them all the time. It's good for kids. And jiu-jitsu is like a real martial art. You know, like you put them in taekwondo, it'll give them like you know, false confidence. You know, like if a kid gets good in taekwondo, first of all, if they actually use that martial art at school, they're gonna get thrown out of school. But in jiu-jitsu, it's like, first of all, you know they're safe, and also they can use it without having to like, you know, kick someone in the face.
Daddy,
what, baby?
can I tell you something?
No.
No, it's impressive.
No, yes, of course you can. What?
So when I was choking Aaron today, I choked him. I made him cough.
I saw you choking both of them. Which choke were you using?
I was using a baseball choke.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you.
How bad do you think you would beat this, like yourself up from 1 year ago? Like if you fought yourself from 1 year ago, how long do you think the year ago version would last? I am definitely not mad.
5 seconds.
Maybe 5 seconds. No, I'm not mad. I'm excited to watch Francis. Who do I think has the best jiu-jitsu in the UFC? Either Bryce Mitchell, maybe Gilbert Burns, maybe Oliveira. Yeah, I would say Oliveira, Burns, Bryce Mitchell. Brian Ortega is very, very good as well. Dude, AJ, me too. That's why they're in. I mean, one of a few reasons they're in, but like, yeah, if my parents would have put me in jiu-jitsu when I was 8, I would be so grateful now. I mean, I bet Francis, but I am and Damian Maia, yep. I am very emotionally attached to his journey. So I don't think I might not be being objective, but I do think, I genuinely do think he's going to win though. I think he'll make the adjustments. I mean, in the first fight, I was so confident he was going to win. And, you know, the way that he ended up losing was, okay, let's go ahead and block this guy. Just some guy came in and started making all the noise, like posting a bunch of idiot shit. But yeah, how you like getting blocked, son? Who does that? That's fucking weird, man. He just came out and like started to copy pasting like this big block of nonsense. Yeah. I was sitting next to a BJJ murderer. Oh yeah, I got O'Malley winning by knockout. Yeah. I got O'Malley winning by knockout. I mean, you got to understand again, like, you know, I think I did a video about this, but they are definitely, I mean, this fight is set up for O'Malley to win. Like they really need him to not lose 2 in a row. He is hype train. He has as much potential as I would say he has as much potential or more potential than Israel in terms of his ability to draw. Maybe not as much as Conor, but I mean, if he starts winning, I mean, if he becomes a champion, he could draw like Conor. So they really need him to win. That's why they put him against Almeida, who's lost, 4 out of 5. But the thing about France, oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot. I did this video about this morning and I didn't post it just because it was about the Francis and Stipe fight. And I was like, I'm going to post this and the fight's going to happen, a few hours later. But like I watched some of the press conference from before the first fight, and Francis was so overconfident. Like he just didn't even respect Stipe. Like you could just see it was like he just thought he was going to run right through him. And then in the fight, he fought that way as well. And you want to know why he thought that? Because historically, that's exactly what had happened. It's like, think about it like this. Like, why does a 30-year-old know so much more than a 6-year-old? It's because they have so much life experience to draw from, right? And if you're Francis and you're drawing from your life experience being the UFC, you're like, cool, I get in the octagon, I swing 3 punches, people go to sleep every single time. Like, why would he think it was going to be any different with Stipe? So he went in there with no respect, and he overcommitted and got exposed. Like, I don't believe he's going to do that. Now, it doesn't mean that Stipe can't also adjust and still beat him. I mean, Stipe's Stipe. But I can guarantee you Francis is not going to fight the way that he did last time. And also, did you guys look at Francis at the weigh-in? He looks like he's in the best shape. He looks shredded, dude. I mean, he's always big, but he looks shredded. Like, he looks like he's in incredible shape. So, we'll see. And like, I assume you guys watched the interview with Eric that I did with his coach, and he said that they've been grappling for 3 years. I mean, they've been preparing for this fight for 3 years. Yeah, no, seriously. Whoever I bet on the other guys. Like the last, like at least, I mean, for a good 2 years, I was bulletproof. Then somehow in 2021, starting in 2021, I can't pick a winner, dude. Like everyone I pick is wrong. Khabib mentioned my name somewhere. Yeah, right. Don't play with my emotions. If that's true, find it, link me, and I'll cry. Yeah, dude, if Francis wins, I'll be so stoked. No, dude, if Francis puts Stipe on his back, how insane would that be? Would Eric tell me if he was slacking? No, but he wouldn't. Eric's not the kind of guy to like, he's not gonna like make shit up, He's a pretty straight shooter. Well, yeah, me and the Weasel have had a lot of the same picks. I mean, dude, no one picked Dustin to beat Conor. No one. And Burns, Usman, the first round played out exactly as I thought the whole fight would play out. And then I'm trying to think who else I picked that was wrong. I think I softly picked Izzy, but I wasn't. I was kind of like, it can go either way. I think what's the other fight on that card that was what was the co-main? Oh no, that was Amanda Nunes and dude, wasn't there another big fight? What's the other big fight? You didn't pick Dustin to beat McGregor. Did you bet it? Do I think Conor can turn to the aggressive side back on? I don't think he can, like, I don't think that Conor can be like old Conor, but I think Conor can win the fight. I think he can win the fight. I love that I'm always positive in every situation. Big thanks, man. I appreciate that. I mean, I just love the sport so much. It's like, what could you be negative about? I love this sport. I love it more than anything. Peter Yan versus Sterling. I mean, there wasn't a lot in that There wasn't a lot in that fight that would make you think that the outcome is going to be different. I mean, as in like Peter Yan will probably win, but no, I picked Chandler in that fight. I picked Chandler. Oh, you guys are saying Yan and Aljamain was the other fight. Right. Yeah, I don't think I made a strong pick. I think I picked Yan, but I was kind of like, I don't know, it could go either way. Oh, dude, hey, David, it doesn't matter if your state allows it. Just go on Bovada. Yeah. Bovada. I love it more. Hey, babe. I was like, I love this sport more than anything. And they're like, quote, I love it more than anything. Wife in the background.
That's our life.
She's not a thing, bro. What are you trying to say? Con, I am good, sir. How are you? What do I think about Sterling and his new belt in the aftermath? Okay, so I think that when the whole belt thing first started, I think it was bullshit that like they were wait, where's the remote? Oh. I think that they were breaking his balls over something he didn't even do. Like he was, his family, when you saw the full video, his family was taking a picture with him and like he was super bummed out. And then when they gave him so much shit, he just started trolling everyone. Like now, I think what he's doing now is really smart. Like just act like he knows everybody thinks he doesn't deserve it. So just lean in and be like the champs in the house. That's genius. Like that is the correct, for fight game, that is the correct play. The correct play is you make as much noise as possible. It doesn't matter if it's cringe, you lean into it. He's not really very good at it. Like it doesn't come very naturally to him. Like if this is Triple C and Triple C was in the same situation where he had won that way and then he was, like touting the belt, like the champs in the house, he would do a much better job. But the fact that Aljamain is doing it is way better than any other scenario. Like it's the fight game, dude. Build hype. Like even if people are just like, oh man, I want to see this guy get his ass kicked, they still buy the pay-per-view. Speaking of which, let me get up on this pay-per-view. What am I most excited about on this? Probably Sean O'Malley. I'm probably most excited to watch him fight. Miocic Tate coming back. That's funny. She, I would have, well, maybe they need the money. Because, like, you think about, I'm just going to speculate here. So Miocic Tate won the belt, right? She won it off Holly Holm. And then she got a fight with Amanda Nunes, which means she got a back end of the pay-per-view, which means she probably, I would go look and see what card that was on, but she probably made a couple $1 million for that fight. And then they were like, all right, I guess wrap, I'm done. And then, 4 years later, she's like, whoa, what the fuck happened? We spent our money. Speculation. Or maybe she just loves it. The dude actually believes he's the real champ. He doesn't want to rematch Yan. I mean, dude, if he was able to skirt Yan and fight Triple C, he would make a lot more money. And I wouldn't throw a rock at him. People are sleeping on Woodley. I mean, that's true. He lost to 3 of the best guys in the division, but Luque is a beast, and he just didn't look like he cared. It's not about his skills. Like he looked like he lost 15 straight rounds. And he just didn't look like he cared during any of them. And again, speaking of that, how many title, like, so he won the title against Robbie Lawler, and then he fought, I believe, 4 times when he had the belt. So that's 4 times he had the back end of the pay-per-view. He doesn't strike me as a guy who probably spends a lot of money. So he probably has $7-8 million, like literally in the bank, where he doesn't need the money. Like and he lives in I think he lives in West Virginia or like Missouri or something like that. Like some place where it costs $17 to buy a house. So like my guess is he's set for cash. And so, motivation is hard when you have everything you need. What I think about O'Malley saying he's undefeated, it's brilliant. It's just like Aljamain Sterling saying that he's the champ. Like it's a troll. Like now Sean O'Malley, that guy has very strong fight game. He knows what he's doing. It's just, it's genius.
Just ringing everywhere. I can't get rid of it.
I guess TikTok is. Oh, John Better. You found me because of TikTok, dude. I have 220,000 subscribers on TikTok, but normally TikTok is really good at figuring out when you're posting just to move people to your other platform, and they'll suppress the content. That's why in that video I talked about Jake Paul and Ben Askren for 30 seconds before I plugged the live, and apparently it worked. Look at that. Even if it's just you, let me just double check how many views this thing has, because normally they suppress it, and I know they didn't catch it. Yeah. I mean, that's 5,500 views. Normally, like you say YouTube in it, they have a filter that catches it, and then like, you'll have like 10 videos in a row that have gotten between like 8,000 and like 60,000 views, and then you say YouTube, and it's like, and you get like 300. Like, they're just fucking overt. They're like, fuck you. Don't navigate off of TikTok ever. Tyron has fallen in and out of love of winning. I think he just fell in and out of. I think he fell out of love from winning. Woodley's talked about money problems openly. No way. Woodley talked about having money problems recently. Where would he have spent that? I mean, unless he made like bad investments. T Wood is writing bars in the cage. Yeah. Such say, we don't know Francis's wrestling is better. He needs to fire his. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if you watch my channel, but I did an interview with his coach, and they've said they've been training grappling for 3 years. So, don't overestimate O'Malley's IQ. He'll drag you down to his level and beat you with experience. I'm confused. I'll give you credit because Woodley, because he stopped saying everything and everyone was racist against him. He was really bad at that in 2017, 2018. And then he just stopped. Yeah, you want to know why? Because everyone started calling him the welterweight GOAT. And then he started losing. And then he started losing. It was like, he had a chip on his shoulder. He's like, nobody wants it. But he was like Nate Diaz. Like, no matter what happened, he was just like, man, nobody wants to give me nothing. And you're like, okay, bro. And then as soon as they were like, I think he's the welterweight GOAT, he lost that chip and he never won again. David, thank you very much. Bovada. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Bam. I bet on Francis. I bet on Francis. Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius. Saying O'Malley comes across as pretty dumb. Yeah, but not in the octagon. And that's correct, Todd. They did. They are feeding O'Malley, this guy. Oh, wait, TikTok got banned in Pakistan? Interesting. I mean, they almost banned it in America. I mean, almost. They were like, it's owned by the Chinese government. And it's so funny. They're like, and they're using it to spy on you. And you're like, oh, man. And then you're like, so how about every other app that I have in my phone that's doing the same thing? Don't want to watch these fights. Flying across the country, though, might be over. Yeah, I mean, dude, Thomas Almeida is no joke, but he is handpicked for O'Malley. He's not just because he's lost 4 of the last 5, but he has very, very technical, like mechanical stand-up. And for guys like Sean O'Malley and Conor McGregor, they pick those guys apart because their angles and their timing is so predictable that I mean it is a hand-picked matchup for O'Malley. Put 100 on Stipe by decision. Wait, that's plus 650 Stipe by decision. Wow, let me check that. That seems crazy. Plus 650 for that, because like it seems like if he wins, it'll probably be by decision, like last time. If he didn't get Francis out of there last time, why would he be able to get out of there this time? Let me check this right quick. All right, so Stipe plus 110, and Francis in round 1 is only plus 215. Okay. Stipe by decision. Yeah, dude. Damn. If you got plus 650 on Stipe by submission, that's fucking crazy. Oh, no, never mind. Wait, hang on. Stipe. No, yeah. Dude, on Bovada, he's plus 375. You got plus 650 on that, huh? Good for you. Good for you. Francis on points is plus 1,600. That seems like a lunatic bet. Francis in round 1 is plus 215. Stipe in round 1 plus 800. Damn. There are some very enticing prop bets here, but I am not going to do them. Okay. Ngannou's weak spot is body shots and calf kicks. Who's exposed that? I've never seen that. Do I have a referral email? I have an email. I don't know what you mean by referral. Tell me that, and I'll let you know. Advocate for peace. I guess it's sad. Stipe's a great guy and a great dude. Stipe is a stud, man. Anybody who's like who is like gonna talk actual shit about Stipe has something wrong with him. He's an active fight. He's a millionaire. Like, dude, this guy has millions of dollars, and he's a firefighter anyway. Let's see. I want Francis to KO Stipe to see how John Jones does again. Dude, here's the thing. Here's the one thing about the John Jones thing is think about it like this. If Francis wins, he completes the most ultimate hero's journey of all time. And then you get to see him fight John Jones. If Stipe wins, you get to see the heavyweight GOAT against the light heavyweight GOAT. You know, like you can't be mad about that. Did I see the promo for the Stipe versus Francis? It felt weird hearing them talk about adversity for. Yeah, I mean, I think that honestly, I think Francis's story in terms of his adversity is like too much to even like put into promos. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's like there's too much. Look at Francis, dude. Francis has 30 pounds on him, dude. He looks, oh man, his demeanor is so much better now. What's up, Calissimo? FBI doesn't realize secret plan. Treat everyone. Stipe or Jones? Probably Jones, dude. You know, probably Jones. I think Jones beats Stipe. I think Ngannou beats Jones. UFC treats UFC, if you like at first glance, UFC treats Stipe bad, but that's not really true. Like, what it is UFC is a business that treats people based on their value. And like Stipe is awful at promoting fights. I mean, I would say as you could say that he's probably the greatest heavyweight to ever be in the UFC. As a matter of fact, for sure he is. And I would also say that he is maybe the worst UFC champion of all time at promoting fights. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say that. He is of any champion that's defended the belt more than at least once, that's won the belt and then defended it. He's the worst at promoting fights of all time. Ever. Even worse than Demetrius Johnson, which is hard to top. But I mean, here's the thing. He's awful at promoting fights for the same reason that, you know, as a man, you respect him because he's like, I just don't do that. He's like, I just train, I go in and I fight and I knock out the toughest guys in the world. But as you know, UFC as a business, like he could be, you know, the champions, they get treated based on how valuable they are. I mean, it's that simple. Bones versus Ngannou is a dream match, but so is Bones versus Stipe. And you know what's really funny is if, let's say Stipe wins and John Jones gets to fight Stipe, the one thing that DC has on John Jones is that he won the heavyweight championship and beat Stipe. So if John Jones goes and he beats Stipe in the heavyweight title, there's something pretty funny about that, dude. Like the only thing that DC was able to kind of like get away from John Jones on, John's will take that from him too. Wait, you tried signing up and asked for a referral? I'm gonna get. Let me see. Let me see if I have one. Thank you, dude. Let's see. Let me pull it up. I'll tell you what, you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my my referral link and I'll put it in the thing. And then if you guys want to sign up for Bovada, do it through here. Hang on, I'll give you guys a referral. It'll probably give you guys a bonus too. All right, let me pull this shit up. Yo, what's up, baby?
I love you.
Same. All right, here you guys go. Bam. There you go. If you want to sign up for Bovada, get after it. I ordered the pay-per-view just fine. Francis is looking so much leaner than last time. I agree, Jimmy. He does look a lot leaner. I don't see Stipe or anyone taking a shot from Francis. That's true, but Stipe, he took shots from him last time. But, you know, who knows? Ngannou should tie up Stipe against a cage and land short strikes. He should just land anything that he can. If I were the heavyweight champ of the UFC, I'd be the heavyweight McGregor of the division in terms of, oh my God, I would be, dude, I would be Chael Sonnen level shit talk. I would be a mix though, like where I'd be like kind of in between Chael and Connor, like where Connor is like super genuine, but also shit talk. Chael, it's like a total act. I would land somewhere in the middle there. But yeah, I mean, hyping yourself is your job. Like that is like literally just as important as anything else. Jimmy Daly, you'd pay good money to see Jones laid out on the mat. I think so would a lot of people. That's why he's going to sell a lot. Who do I see being the next McGregor-like superstar? Sean O'Malley. If Sean O'Malley strings together some victories, it'll be him. I mean, he's the only one. He's the only one I can think of that can be that big of a star right now. You know, like Connor is an enigma, and Sean would just Jesus, and I mean honestly, even Sean, I don't think anyone actually can be as big of a star as Connor, but it'd be cool. He could get pretty close. Doubting Ngannou's endurance ceiling will be enough. Only prior to the fight, that could be an issue overall. Pete, no, I just think, but also it wasn't just his cardio. It was also he didn't like train wrestling at all, and he overcommitted so hard, dude. When you watch that fight again, it was just like Jesus. Like he had no respect, man, for Stipe, but he will. Yeah, it's a betting app. Yeah, that's or it's a betting site if you want. Okay, anyone else think Thomas looked like a zombie in the stare down? Yeah, he did look dehydrated, but absolute, you're dropping a lot of weight. Damn. 47 pounds. That's good, man. Congratulations. Let's see. What app would I recommend for me to start trading a few stocks in Bitcoin? Dude, I use Robinhood, even though I know like whatever, but Robinhood's like interface is so fucking easy to use that it's unbelievable. Like I have E-Trade also, and it sucks. You know, like It sucks. I would imagine that most like kind of older seasoned investors, they probably all of them use E-Trade and don't use Robinhood. But if you use, you'll understand why everyone uses Robinhood. It's so fucking easy. Like there's no one else that has such that makes it so easy. And there's like all these features that other ones don't have, where it's not just easier, you make better decisions. But TJ would beat TJ Dillashaw. I mean, that's a huge jump in competition. GSP is the GOAT. Can't say Khabib because lack of title defenses and Jones got popped. I mean, it's an argument. You also could say Khabib fought his entire career and basically never lost a round. So it just depends on what your criteria is. Yeah, dude, Perry. You're right. If Perry won, he's not that good. I mean, that's the sad truth, because he is great at fight game unintentionally. He doesn't even mean to be, but he also just doesn't care. Like, he missed weight by fucking 6 pounds in the last fight. I mean, come on, dude. Ever seen that Irish fighter in Bellator that runs the same game? Yeah. I was just looking at that guy yesterday. Was originally going to do MMA heavyweight, win the UFC heavyweight title, and go down to other divisions and contend for titles there. You were gonna fight at heavyweight and then go do that, but you were 274. You were gonna cut to 205. I mean, Robinhood shit on small time traders with the GameStop thing. But I mean, listen, like that was a situation where those hedge funds were over the barrel for like $70 billion or some shit, which is hilarious, dude. Fucking hilarious. How do I invest? Do people still invest in Bitcoin? I thought you had to. Well, like Bitcoin, it fluctuates, and like I didn't really do it on the first run, but then it dipped all the way down, and then I bought it this year at 5,500. I didn't buy a ton, but I bought, I bought like $1,000 worth at 5,500, and so that 1,000 turned into 10 grand. But then I bought more at 10, and I bought more at 15 or whatever. So like now it's at 55,000, but it'll go back down. It'll probably go up to, I don't know, 100K ish, and then it'll collapse again. Wait, which one did I answer in depth? Advocate, did I miss that? I don't even know. I think Cejudo smoked Sean. Me too. Jimmy Daly, check out Dogecoin. No, don't do Doge. They made that as a joke. They made Doge as a joke. And Elon Musk probably put, $1 million into it and then tweeted Doge is the coin of the future, and it fucking shot up 18,000% or something. And I guaranteed that Elon Musk made $180 million ish when he tweeted that. Yeah, James Gallagher. That's who I'm talking about. That's what I was looking at yesterday. The only thing is Khabib smashes Johnny Hendricks, and in my opinion, Hendricks won that. Yeah. Oh no, Hendricks did win that fight. If you watch that fight again, he won that fight, and he hurt GSP too. He was on roids. I mean, but I definitely think he won. Absolute. So why did you not fight? Were you fighting in smaller shows? Oh, you've actually met James Gallagher. Is he cool? Met Perry in Florida. Trains down the street. I do Philly Fresh. Wait, where's he training now in Florida? I know he was at American Top Team for like 5 minutes. Am I going to show the fight? Is this your first time on a live fight companion? I am not trying to get my fucking YouTube channel shut down permanently. It's fusion, grappling, and striking. Want to show all amazing thing. Absolute. Do you have any video of you sparring with it or anything? 3 Georges. Damn, that's a bit. Okay. Sorry, I'm catching up. Places are actually accepting Dodge. Who's accepting Dodge? Who's accepting Doge? Which would be better, Khabib or CM Punk? Every time. Probably Khabib, I think, just by a little bit. Yeah, dude, get your daughter in BJJ immediately. But you can't. The thing is, you can't like just get them in BJJ. I like they're gonna be as good as you make them. Like in terms of like, I take Giselle. Like I personally, not my wife, I personally take Giselle to practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I pay for her coach to come on Saturdays. I mean, she trains a minimum of 5 days a week and sometimes 6. That's why she's so fucking good already. But like, oh, that's a wrap, son. That's a wrap. Damn. I don't want to say it out loud in case you guys are behind. Night. Did you guys see that yet? Because Malarkey just dirt napped that dude. Damn, this is going to be the fastest card of all time. Go, oh! Just right on the chin. The one you don't see coming, son. Malkery, whatever his name is. Yeah. Yeah, you're training your daughter. It's just to know your kid can like, it's 2 things. A, your kid can defend themselves, but B, do they get so confident? Like I know all the parents talk, they're like, hey, I put my kid in martial arts to give them self-confidence. And the thing is like, I was talking about this earlier. You put a kid in Taekwondo and they like get okay at Taekwondo. That's not going to build their confidence. You put a kid in Jiu-Jitsu where they genuinely fight other kids every single day. Giselle fights other kids Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like that's how, you learn a technique and then you fight other kids with Jiu-Jitsu every single day. And then like, at first they're meek and they get fucking worked. Yeah, she will. At first they're meek, they get worked. Then all of a sudden you start looking and they're like, oh, look at that. She actually knows. And then all of a sudden they're like actively, grabbing them and then pulling them into guard as hard as they can, putting submissions on people, fucking choking them, strangling them. And you're like, God damn, look at that, dude. Joe Lenore, what's up, son? Dude, what are you doing on here? Everybody, say what's up to my buddy Joe Lenore, who is the president of the Niner Empire, and he is also a narcotics police officer who will kick your fucking door in, son. Are you still active, or did you retire? You were last time we talked, you were saying you were thinking about hanging it up. My wife is, I don't know where she's at actually. Stephanie, Georgia. No, if you're actually a girl, we could talk about that. Joe, you listen to me all the time. So flattering, son. Dude, you just retired right now. That's awesome, man. Are you, how is retirement taking? Are you bored as fuck? Or are you, dude, by the way, I watched the Super Bowl with Mike McDaniel. Our Super Bowl party was me, my brother, and the offensive coordinator for the fucking 49ers. Like it literally sat like exactly where I'm sitting right now is, he's one of my really good friends, but just watch the game. And like, this is actually aside from the year we were in the Super Bowl, I've watched the Super Bowl with him 4 straight years. Well, so 2 years, then they were in, and then this year, but he told us they were going to do the trade that they did today. He told my brother and I they were going to do that. And kid. You just bought a new house. Where's it? Dude, we got to hook up. I'm moving to Austin. We put a bid in on a house yesterday, so we're gonna be we're getting the fuck out of California. Like maybe you should if you're retired, son. We could be neighbors. Move to Texas. You know, even though you can carry a gun already all the time, I can carry a gun in Texas. So there's that. How much do I pay for the fight? Because it's free in the UK. I paid $70. Yeah, California sucks. Joe, what do you think about California? I'm sure like most police officers are really stoked on California like we are. Yeah, let's do it, dude. I saw my number's the same. You're 16, martial art would I recommend for a street fight? I like the sound of jiu-jitsu because no one would know what to do. I'll tell you this right now. If you know jiu-jitsu for real, it's like a superpower. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like you can become a good kickboxer, and in almost every case, you'll win in a street fight against someone who's not trained. Yeah, Krav Maga is good too. But yeah, I mean, if you train in anything and you go up against some idiot in a street fight that doesn't know how to fight, I mean, you're going to win almost for sure. But jiu-jitsu, they literally have no chance. I mean, I'm talking fucking none. Absolutely none, zero, none. Unless they sucker punch you when you're not looking. I mean, assuming that you can get through one wild, idiotic punch that they're going to throw at you and you can close the distance, the second that you grab a hold of them, they are fucking done. Like, they're done. Absolutely no chance, zero chance, none. Unless they have a friend that like comes up and kicks you in the head while you're putting their friend to sleep or breaking his arm, But jiu-jitsu is, and listen, jiu-jitsu is the martial art I am least capable in. Okay, like, I trained my whole life thinking that being a vicious stand-up fighter makes you tough, and I have learned recently that I am in a very precarious position against someone who's better at jiu-jitsu. Like, I at least will be able to hurt them before they get close, but assuming they can eat a leg kick or, get through a barrage of punches and kicks, the second they get a hold of me, it's fucking over with. I'm not disrespecting Stipe, son. I just love Francis, and I love his journey. Yeah, I mean, absolute. If you're good at Muay Thai and you have some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills and you put it all together, but I'm saying like if someone has to pick one, Jiu-Jitsu is a superpower. Stephanie, Georgia. Well, send me a link to a picture of you, and then I'll tell you if you can borrow her or not. Assuming you're a girl. Sorry, dude. If Stipe could sell a fight, he would literally be the best heavyweight, ever. But I mean, he is the best fighter ever. But I ended up in a street fight with a guy who's 6'9", who was repeatedly you're taking down, mount him, and make him quit. Yeah, of course. How being 6'9" helps you fucking none. The second that someone with a blue belt, gets a hold of you. Oh, my predictions have been fucking awful lately. That's what I was saying. Dude, if you go back to last year, I was right all the time. In 2021, I mean, good God. I can't pick a fucking winner to save my life. You should just listen to what I say and bet on the other guy. So I said Francis, I said O'Malley, and I said Luque. So parlay the other three. If Gastelum loses the next one, do I think he's done in the UFC? No, he just won. He's coming off a win now. He's coming off a win. No, Stipe is I think Stipe is the best heavyweight ever. In my opinion, he's the best. He's the best fighter ever. He's the worst at promoting fights of all time. Not just in heavyweight, in all divisions. How long would you have to do jiu-jitsu to become comfortable enough to submit them from anywhere? Well, the thing is, like, here's the thing. If you get, if you started going consistently to jiu-jitsu, You don't need to be able to submit them from anywhere. If you're talking about a person who's untrained, you could know 2 ways to submit them, and you'll be able to successfully do it every single time because they don't know how to block it. Like you could literally know one fucking move, pull them into guard, grab their shirt, pull it down, take their back, sink a rear naked, and it'll work fucking every time on them because they don't know what you're doing. They don't even understand what you're doing. I kick the shit out of the side of the knee and ankle if there's 6'9" coming at me. Yeah. I mean, I haven't gotten in a street fight in like 15 years. 15? I don't know. 14 years or something like that. And if someone right now, just they were like, well, let's get it, dog. I would just kick their leg. And I don't think they would want to fight anymore. I just took my first jiu-jitsu class today. Yeah, I mean, if you want to be as good as Giselle, it's simple. Like, just revert back to when you had a child's brain so you remember things much better, and then go 5 to 6 days a week for, this amount of time. I don't remember exactly when she started. I'm not, dude, I am definitely not disrespecting Stipe at all. At all. He's a savage, man. And if you're a proud Croatian, you should have asked me about Mirko Krokop, who is my fucking dude. I met him in person, actually. Or that's not, we didn't meet, but he was right next to me where we were all kind of talking. He is much smaller than you think, dude. Like, I was shocked. I was like, fuck, this guy is not that much bigger than me. And like, I don't know, for whatever reason, I visualized him as way bigger. $1,200 a year in Canada for jiu-jitsu classes. It's more expensive for Giselle's is about $1,500 a year. How well I think Stipe does against Fury, AJ Wilder, and Ruiz in boxing. It wouldn't be fair in MMA. Although I have been. I mean, that's if you want to get like creative, that's the fight I want to see. I want to see one of these like professional boxers come in and fight in MMA gloves, straight up. Like against a guy who's not going to take him down. Like stand there and kickbox. Kickbox with MMA gloves on. Pro boxer. See how they do. An untrained MMA hardcore could probably fuck up an untrained non-MMA fan. So it's all relative. That's true. Neil Heaton, that's true. That's 100% true. When I first started jiu-jitsu, I was way ahead of like regular beginners because I knew what you're supposed to do. Like I knew you're supposed to try to keep people in guard. I knew how to pass. I knew how to do a triangle. I knew I didn't really know how to do like a good armbar, but I knew how to do an armbar. Like just from watching all the time, there's tons of stuff you'll know that they would have to teach other people. Krokop lives 15 minutes away from me. Oh, so you're like in Croatia? That's awesome, dude. Stipe's 38. Jan's 38. Who's doing better? I would say they're doing equally. They're both champions. Let's see. If I move, will I put the kids in Gracie school? We just actually talked about that today. So actually, I shouldn't say what he said, but so we're talking to our coach here. I'll do whatever they say because the coaches that we have now are best, like top world class. And like the school that she goes to. I mean, Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz have their black belts under Cesar Gracie. That's who Giselle trains with. But so we asked today. I was like, okay, so this is where we're moving, and we have this. These are like a couple options that are in the area. And Gabrielle, what's the name of the school? What's the name of the school that what is it? 6 plates? 6 blades? 6 blades. Yeah, so we were asking if we should do there's a Gracie bar. You know, there's a bunch of different Gracie schools. They're not all the same. But there was a Gracie bar there, and or this place Six Blades with a friend of ours who just won the Dallas. He's a world champion, and his trainer is opening a school right next to us, and not like it's a Six Blades. And our coach is like, definitely do the Six Blades. He's like, those guys are fucking incredible. So we'll probably do that. Do I stretch or do mobility work? No, but I should. I am very stiff. Joe, you just lay on people. That's the fucking police way, dude. Cuff them up and just lay on them. Like, what's up, dog? Oh, you thought you were gonna get away? Why'd you run, dude? Why'd you run? He's being cocky and let Vascar like, okay, you knew the telephone again. All right. Jonathan Doble, thank you very much, sir. Let me see. Wait. Smash or pass on Miranda Raverick? Hang on, let me see. Liz Robertson is fighting out of American Top Team, so she'll probably be kicking her calves. Well, now I got to see this other girl, see if I'm going to smash or pass. Gabrielle. I'll smash any of those girls. That's for goddamn sure. Maverick. Yeah. Smash. All right. Gracie Barra is pretty industrialized. That's exactly what they said. Exactly what he said. He said, yeah. He said Darren Shagmaster, stop fucking pretending you're in high school, dude. Just stop it. You know too much shit about everything. There's no way you're in fucking high school. I don't believe it. No, narcotics officers are notorious for being dirty ass cops. Shit. Cash ain't got an owner, son. Cash ain't got no owners. Jillian trains with Din Thomas. Yeah. Playing smash or pass in front of your girl, a confident. Yeah. Dude, well, the reason I was calling her is I was going to ask her if she'd smash or pass. Yeah, Stipe. I mean, Stipe as an underdog. I mean, it's a good bet, but especially given that he already beat him. Thoughts on Woodley? I think that if he fights like he fought in the last 3 fights, he's not going to win. He doesn't care. Ooh, she's got pretty big power for a thing that lacks a package. Ooh, dude, Maverick's fucking good, man. Don't say that Justin's going to sleep Connor. Just don't even say it. I love Dustin. I really, really, really like Dustin now. It's like after watching him on the Joe Rogan podcast, especially. Oh, dude, let me show you guys something. Hang on. What do you guys know about that? That's that Poirier hot sauce, son. It's fucking delicious. Like when I first got it, I was like, yeah. Like when I first tried it, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And I don't know what happened. Like now it tasted kind of like just whatever hot sauce. And now I don't know, like I put it on fucking everything. I put it on everything. It's super good, dude. It's not that hot, dude. It's not that hot. But the The branding's okay, and it's good. I mean, it's good. Look at like I just got it. I've already used that much of it. Yeah, Poirier is cool, dude. On the Joe Rogan podcast, when they were talking about when Joe Rogan's like, "Hey, what'd you think about Connor showing up on that yacht?" And Dustin's like, "That shit's baller, son." That was funny, man. He's funny. I don't really like whiskey, dude. You know, like I realize how weird that is. You know, like some people just like have one kind of liquor that they like really don't dig because of like a traumatic experience. That's me with whiskey, man. I always drank whiskey, always. And then oh my God, the most sick drunk I ever got in my entire life when I was fucking 19, and I just can't drink it ever since. Dude, you want to know a fucking great like, you know what? I'll tell you what. Ma, thank you very much, sir. I'm gonna send you guys right now a link to the best hot sauce like shop in the entire world, or at least that I've ever seen. Here you go. I went to this place in Louisiana, in New Orleans, and bought like 2 or 3 different kinds just because it's like, you know, it's you know, you got a ton of like a huge variety, and all 3 of them were the best hot sauces I'd ever had. And I was like, oh my God, like, and we ripped through them. So then we, you know, ordered more because there's, you know, they're literally like 200 different kinds, and all of those were good too. I mean, anything that you order from that website, you will love. Yeah, I think Dustin's going to make a lot of money for this rematch, dude, because Dana said that the deal for the rematch was already negotiated in the original deal. And if I know Dana and those guys, I bet you that they gambled that he wasn't going to win, and they probably made his package for the rematch enormous. Like, it was like, okay, here, we're going to give you, you know, what essentially will amount to $2.5 million for this fight. You know, but if you win, then in the rematch, you'll get blah, blah, blah. It was probably much more, 10 million. Oh my God. My thoughts on the Jake Paul press conference. Did you guys see I did a TikTok on it. I mean, Jesus Christ. It was, I mean, there are some people that are born for this shit. And, you know, I don't like, you know, again, I don't know how Jake Paul got famous. I think he got famous because of Logan, but like, listen, I would say that I stay pretty young at heart, you know, like no matter like what my age is, I feel pretty young at heart. And that's how I felt until I look at Jake Paul and I'm like, okay, if young people think this guy's cool, then I am officially an old person. Like that is just what it is. Like, if people watch this dude and they're like, he's fucking cool, then I have grown out of being a young person because I can't make heads or tails of it, dude. You know, but the fact that Masvidal likes him, that makes me think that maybe I would like him if I knew him in person or something, you know, because I'm very confident that Masvidal and I would get along really, really well, really well. But like, listen, just like whether he's cool or not cool, some people come by like press conferences very, very, you know, naturally, where fuck, if I had never done any kind of stage work at all, you put me up there, I would fucking crush it. But I am a freak of nature when it comes to that kind of shit. But nonetheless, Jake Paul, that was embarrassing, dude. Like that was embarrassing. And I think he has a decent chance of winning that fight, but fucking A, that press conference was bad. Like, bad. I mean, here's the thing. You can't lose respect for Masvidal just because you have no idea what Jake Paul's actually like. Because like I've seen Jake Paul like when he was meeting with Israel Adesanya and there weren't really like cameras around, and he's actually humble and cool and like, you know, because how good Jake Paul got at boxing, because he is, I mean, I'm not going to say he's like exceptional, but he's good enough that he's not a joke. For him to get that good that quickly, he has to be humble and he has to listen to instruction. I mean, so he has to be a person who like listens to people and goes in there humble. That's the only, I mean, bottom line. There's just, like you can't be arrogant, cocky, and get good fast, really. Like you have to be able to sit and listen and be coachable and all that. So I would imagine behind the scenes, he's, you know, probably pretty humble, but man, he is bad in press conferences. That was awful. I mean, I didn't even watch the whole thing. I actually couldn't watch it. I was like, I legitimately couldn't watch it. Jake Paul is lucky that his brother got so big on Vine. Oh yeah. That's what I thought. That Jake Paul just like, it's because his brother got big. Yeah, the thing is though, is that Jake Paul can fight. He actually can fight. Both of the Paul brothers can fight. He's and yeah, he does. He knows how to leverage his following to make money. I mean, you can't take that away from him. All I'm talking about is press conferences for fights, hyping fights. He needs some fucking work. I mean, you know, I don't know. Maybe he's just nervous. It was his first one, and it was it was kind of a lot of eyeballs for your very first press conference. But yeah, I would have handled that very differently if I was him. Exactly. Miracle. Correct. Of course, you know, like training with world champs for multiple years. Of course he can fight. When people say that he can't fight, I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm not saying he's the best boxer on earth. He knocked out a fucking NBA player. But if you actually know how to fight, you can objectively watch him move and you can see he knows how to fight. I think Jake's worried. He's going to do, but I mean, listen, dude, Ben Askren, like, okay, first of all, I'm going to tell you guys exactly who should fight, who should fight Jake Paul, who Dana should allow to fight Jake Paul in a second. But for like, Ben Askren had an entire MMA career to become a good striker. Okay. Like when you watch the Damian Maia fight, that whole fight was standing up. Okay. Until Damian Maia took his back. But like, bottom line, we know how he's going to strike. He's not the worst ever. I mean, he was not a good MMA striker, certainly not good enough that he would choose to strike with anyone who was like really vicious on their feet. But it's not like it's not like he doesn't know how to fucking strike. He's had killers standing in front of him his whole career, and with 3-ounce gloves on. And you know, the only one that was ever able to knock him out was fucking Masvidal with a flying knee. So to think that like that you can be confident that Jake Paul's going to knock him out is stupid. I mean, dumb. But Jake Paul might win though. He might, because it's not like Askren has shown an ability to, you know, to piece people up either. But here's exactly who Jake Paul should fight. He should fight Mike Perry. Okay, Dana should allow Mike Perry to fight Jake Paul in an exhibition the same way that Conor did Mayweather, and just fucking take that cash, because that would fucking sell. My opinion about exhibitions like Tyson versus Roy Jones, it completely depends on who it is. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones was fun. Tyson versus Holyfield, I am not down with. I know, well, I spent time with Evander Holyfield, and not like Crow Cop. Like I actually spent time with Evander Holyfield. Spoke to him, his son, like, you know, we were doing a thing together, and Holyfield cannot get punched in the head. Okay. Like he can't. And if he's been able to, if people are not clear, like he can't finish long stories without forgetting what he's talking about. It's like, dude, you know, I don't know. Maybe if he and Tyson did an exhibition, Tyson would like be cool and not punch him in the head. But yeah. Mike Perry, dude, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, I mean Perry would crush Jake Paul though. I think what Conor's going to do is I mean, dude, this is about Evander. That was in 2016. So we're talking 5 years ago when I spent time with him. And like, but I would feel uncomfortable knowing that he was going to take shots to the head after, but yeah, if Conor comes out with calf kicks of his own, that would be very interesting. So I would imagine Conor will do that, but I think what the other thing Conor's going to do is he's not going to be so heavy boxing stance. I think he's going to go back to throwing kicks and making Dustin think about what he's going to do, because Conor was very predictable in that fight. I mean, after the first little bit, he made it very clear. He's like, I'm just going to box again because he didn't respect Dustin, and he will this time. Mike Perry, trash talk would be amazing against Jake Paul. It would be hilarious because Jake Paul would be doing his same troll bullshit, and Mike Perry would not be, like he would like take it seriously. Islam Makhachev versus Conor McGregor prediction. I think Conor has a pretty good chance there. Yeah, I mean, that one is much more like the way that everyone thought that the Khabib fight was going to be going into it, where it was like, if it stays on the feet, Conor eats him alive. If it goes to the ground, Conor gets eaten alive. And that just is what it is. Till is the ref. That's funny. That's funny. The fight right now is Robertson versus Maverick. 2 girls. On this light ass fight card. I'm going to make a bet on this next fight. Hold up. Let me bet on this next one just because. And then I'll tell you guys who I bet on, and you guys should definitely bet on someone else. I'm going to bet on O'Malley by knockout. What about O'Malley by KO in round 1? I'm just going to do O'Malley by knockout. Actually, let me check what Almeida's losses have been. Giselle! Okay, so he lost by first round knockout to Cody Garbrandt, won by TKO, then he lost by decision, lost by TKO, lost by decision. Okay. Yeah, I'll bet O'Malley by knockout. Boom. All right, now let me do a little parlay, son. Giselle, here, watch these girls. She just had her back for a long time, and then how do I see my open? Oh, there we go. Oh shit! I already had a bet parlay on O'Malley and Luque. Bet on Francis. And a bet on, okay, so I have O'Malley by himself, Francis by himself, and Luque and O'Malley. Kind of, dude, fucking Tyron Woodley is plus 175. Well, if O'Malley wins, then I can hedge with a small bet on Woodley. Dude, it's definitely not called off. It's there, dude. Just click more. It's not there. Click more. It's there. O'Malley will lose by first round flying calf kick. You get some good odds on that, son. Yeah, Jimmy, I actually agree with that. He might come out with a similar approach and try to kick his legs out. Umar versus O'Malley would be like Conor versus Khabib. Yeah, but they're not. They want both. They don't. One of those guys would have to lose that fight, and they want to build both those guys up. Islam will get the belt. Just watch this. I really, really hope. I really hope that they give Islam a big fight in this next one. Joe Rogan passed away. We're gonna do that joke every single time. Am I Lebanese? I am not Lebanese. But that is very flattering because normally people are like, hey, are you fill in the blank, the most pasty fucking thing ever? I gamble on Bovada, son. Here, if you guys want to gamble, here's where you do it. Here. Oops. These guys should be paying me, son. You feel like Almeida's going to starch O'Malley early with O'Malley being too timid? Do you actually believe that, or are you just saying things? Colby and Usman too, and maybe doing tough this year? I don't know, because Usman's fighting Masvidal. I want to see you. Thank you very much, Jimmy. I appreciate that. I just love this motherfucking sport. That's all. Giselle, come here. People don't want to hear me talk. They want to hear a real fighter talk. I mean, Chandler's pretty boy from way back. Wait, I missed stuff. Imagine if Conor holds the belt, Islam challenges him and gets started. Can you? Well, if Conor beats up Islam, we might get Khabib back. That would be amazing. Yeah, you know what? That's funny that you guys say that. Thank you, Matthew. Because I've been the one who's this whole time been like, oh, Khabib's not retired. It's all set up. It's a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup. Oh, he's not retired. It's a setup. It's a setup. They're going to set up Conor. They're set up. And then finally, he puts out his thing, and it's like, my father will blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay, it's real. You know, and I did a video. I was like, oh, it's real, dude. Like he wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that if he wasn't really retiring. And then the next day, John McCarthy and Josh Thompson were like, hey, he's not retired, man. They're like, he's not retired. And I was like, wait, what? As soon as I say, yeah, he's retired, now other people are saying he's not retired. But CO will not beat Conor. Okay, now you can choke me, Giselle. Jesus. Good job. Makes sense. Next night, let's go. God, I can't even imagine what that would feel like for a fucking 8-year-old who's not built out of brick. Conor beats Dustin. Dana will give him Islam. Only chance to get Khabib back. Islam. I don't think I don't think Conor will trash Khabib no matter what at this point. And I mean, he might just say we might call him a pussy for not fighting, but he's not going to trash him anymore. I don't think Conor's going to trash anyone anymore unless someone really brings it to him like Gaethje. Like Gaethje hates Conor, and he'll be nasty to Conor, and he'll bring the animal back out hopefully. Oh, man, look at Khabib. He is enjoying retirement. He's like, I'm going to eat whatever the fuck I want, son. He's such a pimp, dude. I love how him and DC are like best friends, dude. Khabib is still reaching prime. Yeah. Giselle, they want to know if you can tap out Francis Ngannou in the first round. Dude, that's actually hilarious to even think about. Like Giselle like tries to put an armbar on Francis. He would literally like he would throw her like she was like this bottle of coconut water. How can he tap when he's unconscious? Yep. Correct. All right, let's go O'Malley. So Giselle, this dude on the left with the crazy hair, he's a killing machine. There it is. Stop. Get off me. There's not going to be a lot of jiu-jitsu in this fight. Thank you. It's got to be such a shit feeling to be like a person that like for them to give you like you've lost a bunch in a row and then they're like, here, go fight this superstar, like knowing that they're literally feeding you to him, hoping you're going to lose. That sucks, man. The 5-star medallion, that's it's like a UFC, like it's a video, it's like something from EA Sports or something, I think. Actually, I don't know that for sure. If you guys know, put it in the chat. I mean, I teach her how to kick and punch. They teach her how to strangle and kill. Okay, Giselle, I know you want to strangle me, but stop. No GSP, no Connor. Thank you, Kai. People can hate Connor, but he changed the game. Dude, here's the thing with Connor. He's like Tiger Woods. The sport is better with him in it. Like, it's just that simple. It's better with him in it. I mean, everybody's going to think that Gaethje's a bad fight for Connor because Connor lost to leg kicks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Connor lost to leg kicks in his last fight. So, of course, everyone now is going to be like, oh, man, Gaethje's going to eat him up. But that's the thing. We'll see. We'll see how Connor does against Dustin because those leg kicks are coming again for sure. Oh, okay. So it is in the game. 5-star in the game. Okay, cool. If he's smart, he'll definitely test O'Malley's leg. And O'Malley will know it's coming, of course. What can I do? I live in Ireland, so main card starts at 3 a.m., main event at 5. We want to watch the fights every week. But, I mean, they're on right now, so just watch them. You know? They're only on – I mean, the pay-per-views are only on once a month. He's not going to run from anything. I mean, if he beats, if he loses to Dustin again, I have no idea what he's going to do. But if he wins, he'll, he will fight anybody. I mean, Joe Rogan is the most dangerous commentator ever. I mean, that wasn't a former UFC champion. Like, he's the most dangerous. He might be the most dangerous fucking dude who's never fought like in the octagon. He's a 10th planet black belt in jiu-jitsu. And if he spinning back kicked your stomach, you would literally die. That's true. If he loses to Dustin, he will do Nate 3. That is his only fight. All right, let's go, son. Hey, Georgia.
What?
Who do you think's going to win, baby?
That guy.
Nope, wrong. I mean, maybe he will. I don't know.
The different guy.
Georgia, do you want to learn how to strangle people like your sister?
No.
Why not?
Can I say Georgia? Yeah.
Georgia, what are you going to do if someone attacks you?
Can I say Georgia how to? Punch them.
Punch them?
And kick them in the penis.
Kick them in the penis. I did not teach her that. So, good job. Maybe I did. Did I teach you that?
Yeah. He said.
I knew Brunson's only chance to win the decision, but
likes you, punch him in the penis or break their nose. that one was hilarious.
What?
That was hilarious.
Sugar time. Let's go.
Why does he have crazy hair?
Because it's his signature. One of his signatures.
Crazy hair?
Whoa.
What?
His hair looks crazy. That's actually kind of badass. Dude, how crazy is his shit? How crazy is his fucking hair?
I think that guy's the winner.
Is Khabib illegally streaming? Khabib's there.
I think that guy.
I don't think O'Malley's a Conor wannabe. He doesn't like. It's not even really his style. Like how he talks shit. I'll tell you what though. If you're gonna get float like a butterfly, sting like a bee on your ribs, you better be a fucking badass stand-up fighter, which he is. Cejudo versus 145-pound Conor. I mean, Conor never lost at 145 pounds. 145-pound Conor in his prime might be the best. Okay, it's funny the first time. Oh, he got more tats, huh? He's like if Tekashi 6'9", it's like Tekashi 6'9" meets Conor McGregor.
Does he do cartwheel?
Yeah, he's so good, dude.
At cartwheels?
You like Colby? You don't think Izzy and O'Malley? Oh, dude, O'Malley's not fake, man. Izzy's just a nerd. Like Izzy's like a nerd who's a killing machine. He's like a millennial nerd who just also is vicious.
Oh, that his hair in that picture is even crazier. Yeah.
I know he looks all dolled up now.
But he looks all not nice.
Only Max Holl. I would say
He's tall.
he's super tall for 136 pounds.
Mm-hmm. And that guy, no. They're both the same. He doesn't have any hair. He doesn't have hair.
I mean, everyone's acting like Jan Blachowicz is a chump, man. The guy, he's huge and he's a killer. And it's not like he really like just destroyed Izzy either. I mean, he won the fight, but like, you know. All right, let's go. Sugar Sean O'Malley. Let's get back in the W column. He's so fucking smooth, though, dude. He is so smooth. I love watching this fucking guy fight, man.
Dad, that guy gonna win? Is he famous?
I hope he does it. Yeah, he's very famous.
I hope the rainbow guy wins.
You hope the rainbow guy wins?
Yeah. I want to be famous.
Well, all you,
in the
Giselle,
octagon.
if you keep training and we make you a good striker, you're gonna look like your mom and be a UFC fighter. You'll be very famous.
Mom is a fighter. A girl.
Hey, you. Come sit over here. Let's go. Ooh. He came out hot right out of the gate. Ooh. Oh, see. So what O'Malley's doing, he's just going to keep striking because you can't kick his leg if you're on defense. That's why he's pressing forward. He's not going to let Almeida set up and to kick his legs. If he's playing defense, he can't kick the legs. So O'Malley's just going to put it on him, stay in his face. Because these like real traditional stand-up guys, they like to fight in rhythm, they like to find their spots, and they like to throw. That's what
Does he know jiu-jitsu?
Oh yeah. That's what Aljamain did to Jan, was he broke his rhythm. Ooh, there you go. Oh wow, that was a vicious calf kick, dude. O'Malley just kicked him really fucking hard in the calf. That's as hard a calf kick as you could fucking land on a guy right there. They're just going back straight, circle.
Why are they not punching each other? They're just going like
Because
this.
as soon as you punch, you're exposed. You got like you need to wait for an opening and then hit them in the opening. So you have to be really careful when you throw.
Why is Melly not doing his cardio?
Because when you're throwing a kick or a punch, that's when you're trying to hit them, but that's when you're not. Ooh! That's when you're not defending. God, Sean is so sick, dude. He is so sick.
Come on, Dad. Why does Melly have hair in that?
Ooh!
Come on, Melly. Georgia.
He is. Circle. Let's go. Oh, dude. Dude, O'Malley is like fucking watching water flow through a waterfall. Like he is so fluid, dude. He's unreal. Ooh, he checked that one too. Oh! That's that. Nighty-night, motherfucker. What? He did a walk-off. He walked it off and they didn't stop it.
Dad, can I use your iPad?
Oh. Come on. Oh. Oh. Dude, O'Malley is fucking sick, dude. Hang on. Yeah, you can use that. Dude, I mean, he did a walk-off. He had him knocked out, and the guy didn't call it. Huge mistake. Come on. I mean, in all honesty, that... Yeah, Almeida's back in the fight, though. Come on. Oh! Dude, he throws so many different fucking strikes. It's insane, dude. Oh, Almeida landed a punch. Pretty sure that was the first punch Almeida landed. He is unreal. He is unreal, dude. Can you have a link to watch too? No. Buy it, son. Stop swearing in front of my kids. Giselle, is that something that you think is likely?
No.
Do you swear?
Yeah.
See?
Did someone just scold you for swearing in front of our kids?
Did I swear?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Who knows?
No.
Also, who cares?
Yeah.
Certain words are for adults. Certain words are for kids.
Exactly.
Like,
Lots of things I can do that they can't. Yeah, he could have finished it right there. It's O'Gorman? What's up, dog? Who's Rolo Tomasi? Wait, is it really you? Hold up. Hold up, son. If it's really you, I'll show you how we're going to do this. Malik Prince, do you think Izzy will ever? It is really you? Here, you want me to FaceTime it so you can see it? All right, hang on. So I think Izzy will ever get John Jones. What's up, bro? Here, I'll set it up for you. Hang on.
Yeah, buddy.
Can you see it?
Yes.
All right. Do I think Izzy will ever get John Jones? Put 250 on Francis and potential payout is 250. Wait, you put 250 on Francis, your potential payout is not 850 unless you did it by like some weird knockout thing. Francis is the favorite. O'Malley is so fun to watch. Yeah, he's unreal, dude. He is unreal. However, I bet him to win by finish. So if this ends up going to decision, I'm going to be really pissed. Now Almeida landing a couple kicks. Jesus.
Who do you want to win?
Sean O'Malley, the rainbow hair.
Rainbow. Crazy.
Yep. There you go. Yeah. See, O'Malley needs to attack the guy's legs. He needs to keep on attacking him and not let him get set up because he. Yeah, see why is I don't understand. Why is he letting him get set up now? There you go.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy your food. Have a great night. Thank you.
There you go. Nice shot. Oh, got him again. O'Malley's so accurate, dude. Nice shot. Good kick. Oof. Oh my God. I can't believe Almeida's not just constantly trying to kick his leg now. I love Sean O'Malley's I love how he carries it in there, dude. I love it. He's just so chill. He's almost it's like that, relaxed, almost disrespectful. He's just I'm so much better than you. But he's at the same time not taking for granted that he's. Yep. That's right. Let's go. Nice shot. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Dude, oh my God, he cut him off. Whenever Almeida hurts his leg, Sean starts chopping it at Almeida's knee. When he does that front kick to the knee, it means that Almeida hurt him with the leg kick. Whoa! Oh! Attaboy. Man, that is a. Ooh, good kick. Atta boy. All right, let's go. Can't believe he walked off that fucking punch in the first round and didn't finish it off.
Where's the bagel?
Is he tired or not? No, he's not tired. Yeah, I mean, dude, his ego is what makes him exciting, but that walk off. I mean, because he doesn't really like Luke Rockhold fights like he doesn't respect his opponents, and they keep knocking him out because he's being disrespectful. Like O'Malley has the energy that he doesn't respect them, but he fights like he's on. I mean, he 100% respects them. Let's go, baby.
Dad, which one's the better fighter?
O'Malley.
Is she winning?
Yeah.
But how much?
He's up 2 rounds to none.
Okay, I don't get it.
You don't get what?
What you meant.
He's up. I said he's up 2 rounds to none. He's won both rounds.
Oh.
You know how they score fights, don't you?
Nope.
Oh, they go. So the judges pick who they think won the rounds, and then whoever won the most rounds wins.
Every time they go back to the seat, the round is over.
Yeah. Good shot. Nice shot. That calf kick. It's so crazy. Like you just aim for the calf. Like you just aim for the calf. You don't even try to kick the hamstring anymore. Nice shot. Yeah. Well, of course he's gonna. I mean, like DC's talking about how, well, he should have finished him off. It's like, well, yeah. I mean, it's like the same thing as like a football player who was running free to the end zone and he showboated and then someone slapped the ball out of his hand. Like, of course he fucking knows. Ooh. Damn. He's landed 67 of 134. Oh, God, he's so good, dude.
Dad,
What's up?
what rank of a fighter is in numbers?
What rank of a fighter? Oh, like I don't think he's actually ranked yet. He's very young.
What do you mean? Like a young fighter?
Like he hasn't been fighting for very long. Like
Which one?
Sean, the Rainbow guy, because he's really exciting and he's a huge star, but he's not ranked in the top 15 yet, which is I mean.
But is he in the top 15?
No. Oh. Yes! Let's go, son. Give me that fucking bet, son. He just knocked him out. Man, I thought I was going to have to eat that bet after he walked away from the walk-off. Let's go. Wait, he didn't have to take that shot? What are you talking about? The guy didn't call the shot off or didn't call the fucking fight. They're like, man, he really should have finished him off. And then let's see this thing. Oof. Boom. Oh. Oh. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, nice shot. That's the ref's fault. That's the ref's fault. It's the ref's fault. 100% ref's fault. Oh yeah, I would have been mad. I mean, whatever. I wouldn't have been like super mad, but I would have preferred obviously that he finished him given.
Did he punch him in the nose?
I mean, he punched him in the nose a few times, I think. This next fight, Giselle, they'll have jiu-jitsu in it probably.
Can I do some on you later?
Maybe. Let's go. How much that went off? Let me see. Let me see.
Giselle, remember his butt and himself out the other side.
I won $50.
Daddy?
But I had a big bet on O'Malley and Luque parlayed, so see how that goes.
How much? Yes.
And then
Oh, sorry. No, George, it's my turn. Get your foot off.
all right, let me put this bet in.
George, now you can help.
Wait a second, let me see something. Okay, so I bet that on. Okay, so I'm gonna win 200 if Luque wins. So if I bet a little bit on Tyron Woodley, I can hedge. Let me see that real quick. Tyron Woodley's not going to win, I don't think. All right. Let's go. All right. Yeah, they were saying that the ref should have stopped it, but I mean, again, O'Malley thought he had the walk off in the first round, and they didn't. He didn't get it in there, and then this time he's like, "What do you think? Like, I'm gonna not punch him?" Yes, it is definitely time to give him stiffer competition. Hold on, now I am, Michael. Hang on, I was looking at the TV. Hang on, let me go up. Wait, Michael Roberts. Oh, maybe I wasn't getting it, dude. No, I wasn't getting him. Yeah, no, I wasn't getting him. Had a crack in the ref, didn't jump in. Yeah, 100%, dude. In the first round, he didn't hit him, and the fight kept going. Your phone froze. Well, if you wanted to put something up, it wasn't up there. So throw it up, son. Yeah, I'm getting them now. Yep. Is that the one that ended that boy in class? Yes, it is.
Daddy,
What's up, baby?
in a little bit, can I key lock you?
You can do it right now.
Into your arm.
Are you trying to do that new thing he showed you?
That's what I always do.
I know you can't do it to me from this position. You have to
I know.
Yeah.
Can we show him?
People don't like O'Malley out of jealousy. Yeah. Oh, dude, he's awesome. He's so good too, dude. Do I get paid by check in Bovada? How? I don't know. My bank account is connected or Bitcoin. You get paid out in Bitcoin.
Daddy,
What, baby?
can I do it on the other one?
No, not right now. Megan Fox is so hot. That's totally true. Let's see. All right. So Tyron Woodley fighting to keep his career. Let's see what happens. Would you recommend betting on the favorite? Who? Luque? I bet on Luque. For those of you who weren't here earlier, look at that. That's Dustin Poirier's hot sauce, and it's delicious. All right, let's see. T. Wood. Dude, a motivated T. Wood is a beast, but man, these highlights of Tyron, it's like looks like a different person than literally looks like a different person from who was fighting the last 3 times. Megan Fox is overrated now, maybe, but not in her prime. Go watch Jennifer's Body. Go watch that movie. Gabrielle, remember that movie? The Jennifer's Body with Megan Fox. You don't remember that? What are you doing? Dana wouldn't mind if Tyron loses. No, dude, Tyron is trying to fight his contract out. So this fight is set up for him to lose because he doesn't, he wants him to be as not valuable as possible when he goes to a competitor. I think he's going to be the same as his last fight also. Why would he be any different? Megan Fox and Transformers is the best. I would push back and tell you to go watch the movie Jennifer's Body. Try that. Give that a run. Tyron needs to wrestle. Dude, Luque, I believe, is like a really vicious jiu-jitsu practitioner, if I'm not mistaken. Islam wins. Ara wins. Khabib, coach of the year. Oh, dude. If Khabib's fighters start winning, he'll win coach of the year for sure. Falling in and out of love with you. In and out of love with you. Dude, why everybody keeps saying that they think Rogan's annoying? He sounds the same to me as he always has. She's okay. Let me see this.
You go say hi.
So Luque won by knockout, lost a decision, won by split decision, won by knockout. Damn. Dude, this is Luque's run. Won by submission, won by knockout, won by knockout, won by knockout, won by knockout, won by decision, lost by decision, won by knockout, won by knockout. He is a monster, dude. What happened, baby?
Mom spanked her because she got on her pants. Is that blood on the floor in the pipe?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, that is a different person right there, that Tyron Woodley. Dude, Luque's a killer, man. Luque is one of those guys. Luque is one of those guys that, like, if you walked into a gym and no one had belts on, where they just were like in plain clothes, you'd immediately know that he's a killer. Like, you can just look at him and you're like, this guy's a killer. Dude, if I saw him at Whole Foods, I would be like, that guy's a fucking killer. He looks very confident. Considering starting a podcast, yes. Yes, I am. Imagine Dana if Tyron wins. I mean, you know, if Tyron won like in impressive fashion, then I don't know. I don't know if this is the last fight on his contract or what, but like he just, I mean, I just don't think he wants to win. Like you hear his corner talking to him in between rounds. They're like, do you want to win? Din Thomas is like, dude, do you want to win? That's not good. Luke needs to promote himself. Luque, yeah. But he just honestly, what he needed a big win like this. Like he needed a notable win where people knew the guy's name that he beat. That's what always gets people in the mainstream. They got to beat someone who's mainstream. This is Tyron's last fight on his contract, then yeah. I mean, he's going to leave the UFC, obviously. But, I mean, that's the thing. If a guy wins the last fight on his contract, he's not only beating the opponent, he's beating the UFC, because the UFC are they're putting whoever they think will beat him against him. Yeah, hating Rogan is the flavor of the month. Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand what everybody's talking about. Like, I love listening to Rogan talk. People are saying, oh, he looks to me, I'm trying to get pumped up, but I can't. But who knows? I can't wait for crowds to come back in. No, people have just been hating on Joe Rogan, saying that, like, what it is, honestly, is a couple of like internet MMA people started saying that Joe Rogan's doing a terrible job commentating. And so people, they're like, you know, repeating it. Like the Weasel said it. I heard MMA Guru say it. MMA Guru was like, they should fire him. I was like, you think so, huh? You think they're going to fire Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan's been doing UFC since he was doing it for free. He was doing it for free when he started doing it, okay? There is a 0% chance they're firing Joe Rogan. That will never happen. Dude, yeah. Not only is Joe, people are like, I don't know, maybe he's not doing whatever. I'm like, Joe Rogan's a black belt in jiu-jitsu and a black belt in taekwondo. It's not like you think that like he just doesn't know what he's talking about all of a sudden. Like the guy knows what he's talking about. I don't know, whatever. Everybody's bummed out because he was jocking Israel Adesanya, but Israel Adesanya is vicious. Then he lost. Of course Joe Rogan will stay. There's never been any real talk about him leaving. The BLM shtick Woodley did with Colby was I don't think that was a shtick, my man. I think he was responding to Colby saying he was MAGA, because in people's mind, like, those two things were opposite and adversaries or something, which is, I guess Colby and Woodley both kind of played into that or whatever. I don't think it helped type the fight. I thought Rogan was done commentating before I heard. He said he's interfering with everything else. I thought Rogan. No, Rogan. Wait, what does Joe Rogan believe on his podcast that people think is dumb? That I'm very curious about. That's a much more interesting conversation than anything else we've talked about tonight. So what do people think that Joe Rogan believes on his podcast that they think is that they think is stupid? My shirt says pew pew. Dude, I can tell you exactly why like Joe Rogan's podcast blew up. It's like because as I started doing interviews with people, as soon as I get done with the interview, they're like my boys, you know, like I interview Eric Nixick. He and I talk all the time now. I interviewed this dude, Jeff Gum, the other day. He was a Navy SEAL. And now he and I text all the time. It's like, oh, no wonder, dude, Joe's a genius. Like he built a podcast and he just gets to go be like, find people that he thinks are cool and then become their friends. It's genius. What, baby?
Why are the fights happening when there's coronavirus?
That's why there's no fans.
I know, but the people that are fighting,
they get tested. They make sure that none of them have it.
Okay.
They get tested a bunch of times. Plus, coronavirus is almost over. Yes. What I mean, you've been doing jiu-jitsu all through coronavirus, so you weren't worried about it then. Who criticizes himself? Yeah, that. Thank you, Matt Warren, for saying that, because the PC people, are so stupid. They call them transphobic and whatever. It's just character assassination nonsense. Wow, Woodley came out hot, huh? Damn. Woodley fucking came to bang. See, Giselle, this is what you really need to pay attention to.
Daddy, look at
What? That she does. That's why she needs to look. So, you know, I told you that you are really, really good at pulling guard, but you like that's the only thing you do from this position. Like you don't know how to take anyone down. Watch. Because that's what these guys are both doing. They're trying to fight for position. So you underhook. Want to get your arm underneath the arm. Like the ideal scenario is to have
one takedown.
You know one takedown where you pull them into your guard,
Nope.
where you're very dangerous.
Nope.
What, the leg sweep?
Yeah.
You're not strong enough, though. You're exceptional in
I
your.
pulled an armbar on my first day.
No, I know. You're exceptional. Yeah.
day.
I showed that. I mean, I love watching you pull people in your guard because you're fucking excellent when you're in your guard.
I do not know what to do on top.
That's what you learned today.
I know, but
Whoa! Oh! T Wood is throwing bombs. He's fighting for his job and he knows it. I like it. I will lose this bet to see Woodley do well. I like Woodley. And Luque was training with Burns and he's in the same camp as Burns and what used to be Kamaro's camp. But is he going to be able to keep this up when Luque weathers him in the first round? Oh, it's only a 3-round fight. There you go. See, Giselle, how he's fighting for that underhook. No. Ooh! He rung his bell. God damn. Oh! Oh. Oh.
winning?
Oh,
Dad? Who's winning?
got it. That's it. That's it. Oh, yeah, he got it.
Daddy, who's winning?
Luque, he's got a Darce choke. It's
All
over.
right, girls, let's go. It's your fire. We'll go
That's it.
just asked you to
Tapped out. That's
turn
it.
the fire off and-
That's it.
Let's go.
I won. I won my bet.
Let's go, Giselle.
She gets in.
No. Let's go.
Damn.
Let's get you the replay, fellas. It's brought to you by Nemiroff. Full character since
Damn.
1972.
Dude, Woodley did good in that fight. I want to see him fight again now, but
And look at this. And then he caught that beautiful overhand right when Tyron was loading up. Luque just on clean. And here's Tyron. His legs are completely stiff. He's in real trouble here. He fell back, grabbed the cage at one point in time to hold himself up. Look at this. I mean, he's trying to hold the cage here. And Luque bombing on him. And here's the dark choke. And he's in a terrible position here because he can't move. He can't go. He can't get out of it. And he's trapped up against the cage, and Luque just clamps it down. Huge victory for Vicente Luque.
Yeah, and Joe, you got to defend these submissions early. They can't get started because Vicente got way too far out the back. I think he was already out the back.
I mean, I think when you saw his legs stiffen up, I mean, the way his legs stiffened up, he started wobbling, and as he backed up against the cage and had to grab it to hold on, he was out of it. And you see there, courtesy of DraftKings, if you had a $100 bet on Vicente Luque by submission, that was an 8-1 pay.
Damn.
Favored to win the fight, but Luque 8-1 to win by submission tonight. All right, the official decision.
look at that. Look what I did. Made some cash, son. So
To get started. And with the official decision.
now what am I going to do with Francis here? I'm gonna bump this bet now that I'm up. Wait, what? Oh my God. The odds for Francis to win and the odds for Francis to win inside the distance are the same. That's crazy.
That will go north of 90. One of the most exciting fighters in this division or any other. And now
Francis by 5-round decision is plus 1,600.
And the fact that he had to go through the shark-infested waters because Tyron Woodley started.
I can't help it. I gotta do 20 bucks on that just because it seems almost impossible, but 16-1. I mean, come on.
And then finishes him off with a choke. It was beautiful.
So, all right, Francis.
Just use code UFC when you sign up. DraftKings, you can bet on it. So Matt Brown is the most decorated finisher in the history of the UFC's welterweight division. Matt Hughes with a dozen, and now Vicente Luque moving into a tie for second place after he submits Tyron Woodley.
Dude, if you would have,
Here tonight, DC.
I mean, right here you see Tyron land a big right hand for Vicente. Look at Vicente slip off the center line and land his right hand.
all right.
And once he got Tyron hurt, Tyron was hurt bad, man. He never recovered. And Vicente just continued to chase the finish. And then right here, he's just dropping bombs. Once he dropped Tyron, because Tyron was winging punches, Vicente's throwing things straight down the middle. He's not looping. He's getting there quicker. And right here, he knocks Tyron down. And right here, Tyron should have been defending already, but nope. He was already out of it. Vicente locks the beautiful dart choke. And he goes and gets the finish. Listen, when you are trying to introduce yourself to the top of the division, That's how you get it done. Massive win for Vicente.
All right, so I'm gonna bet on Francis also. Again, Francis in round one is 220.
You know, I knew Woodley was a legend, you know, a champ, and he really hit hard, man. He caught me a little bit there, but hey, that's what I'm gonna do. If I get hit hard, I'm gonna keep pushing forward. And look for the
Nah, it's not a big enough win to bet the first round.
I want to take this time to thank, first of all, my wife.
Oh, you guys can hear that? Thanks, bud. T would be losing his fight, his marriage and his job. Dude, I'll tell you what, though. That, like, yeah, Tyron lost that fight, but if he goes into Bellator fighting like that, I will be he got submitted. I'll be excited to watch him. I gotta figure out how much more I'm gonna bet on Francis.
I realized he was over committing with his punches a little bit. I said, hey, I'm gonna counter those punches. I'm gonna make sure I hit him hard when he's coming forward. And I trusted that I was gonna get him. At the end, I saw the darts and I said, no, I'm gonna go for this. I know my darts and combos are really good, and it paid off. Big win. Well, it was a beautiful counter because you caught him right when he thought he had you in deep trouble, and you just stepped off the center.
Boom. All right. All right. We got bets on Francis. So that is 1, 6.
Man, it felt great. I heard his corners, and you know, Woodley has a finish as for darts, so he kind of knows that choke. And I heard his corner man tell me.
Wait, your old betting account got suspended and all the money taken away because you're using an ID off Google. So get on Bovada, son, and wait, call out who? Oh, dude, what a waste of a call out. You're not going to get a Nate Diaz fight, man. Come on. I'm going to hit the head real quick. You guys will be right back.
Thank you. And Luque not wasting any time in calling out Nathan Diaz after a huge win in the co-main event here on pay-per-view tonight. While the stars are out, as we mentioned, the NFL will represent QB1 from your Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow is in the building, as is the rookie-minted cornerback for your Minnesota Vikings, Patrick Peterson, has gone off somewhere. Coming up next from Las Vegas, it'll be on Final Lines. And when it comes to accomplishments, Stipe has distanced himself from the heavyweight pack, but that's the past tonight. He's chasing yet more rarefied air in the form of a 7th heavyweight title fight win against an absolute mountain of a man, Francis Ngannou. Many believe he would already broken through and won a title by now, but tonight, he can't really admit it's his second shot.
Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. Dude, I actually like let's see how Francis does like psychologically too, being in there with Stipe. Be very interesting to see. Dude, Godzilla versus King Kong. What's up, dude? Shit's on HBO Max. Dude, HBO Max is killing it, son. That's coming out Wednesday. They had the Zack Snyder Justice League that just came out. Then they got Godzilla vs. King Kong on Wednesday. They had Wonder Woman 2, which was not very good. Then they got the new Mortal Kombat movie coming out. Like literally these movies that are coming out in the theaters just come out on HBO Max. Yeah, dude, Woodley gets respect for that performance. I'm going to do a video about that, actually. Put some respect on that man's name, son. Write that down in my little notebook.
So the consensus greatest heavyweight in mixed martial arts history faces what could be his most daunting challenge for a second time.
All right. Here we go. Mortal Kombat. Yep. Dude, Justice League, the Zack Snyder version is sick, dude. I watched a sorry ass movie last night. It said it had great reviews. It was terrible. We got tricked. Look at this. This movie, The Toll, came out yesterday, had an 88 and a 69. So I was like, dude, this is probably gonna be sick, man. It's trash. Yeah, the Snyder Cut is so sick. The new MK movie, Mortal Kombat movie. Yeah. What kind of business have people done with him? With Woodley? I think Stipe is about to fall in a big way. Let's go. What's up, Todd? Any betting sites that you don't have to show proof of age? I don't know. I don't know do you have to show proof of age on Bovada? I don't think so. Here you go. Try that one. Let's go. I can't believe this fight is on right now. Do I remember where I was watching every single one of these fights? The Zack Snyder Justice League has an audience score 40 points higher than the theatrical cut. That's because the theatrical cut is garbage. And I mean, I didn't hate it when it first came out, the first Justice League. And now that I've seen the Zack Snyder one, it's trash. No, I'm not partnered with Bovada. I just bet on Bovada, and then someone was asking me for a referral thing, and so I just sent it. The original Justice League, 40% and 70%. How could? And this one's 73 and 95. Yep, so that's about right. What do I think about the Dan Hardy situation? Dude, I don't know, man. Like, there's no way to know without knowing like the details of what happened with that person. I'll say this. I actually spoke to him on Clubhouse. Like, dude, I think it might have been the day before that news broke. And he definitely didn't know anything was going on then, because the whole thing was about what it's like to be a UFC commentator, and he was answering all these questions. And then I asked him about what it was like when everyone was breaking his balls when he flipped out on Herb Dean, and he's cool, man. He's cool. But who does Gabrielle want to baptize with a Cuban Missile knee? Me right now. Right now, me. Watch The Last Kingdom on. I like The Last Kingdom. It's pretty good. There are better shows, but it's good. Yeah, well, there's two things that happened with Dan Hardy. The thing where he was shouting and stop the fight happened, and then he got a bunch of shit. But apparently, like, he just got fired 2 weeks ago, and apparently it was because he got into an argument with some employee or something. I don't know. Let's go. Where's Eric? There he is. Let's go, son. They will, for sure, make a movie about his life. Yeah, the thing about it being a woman employee, it wasn't important. In 10 seconds, he insinuated their leader was racist and disavowed because. Wait, he said what leader was racist? They cause a lot of trouble for Disney calling out their identity policy. Wait. Wait. So Zach was on the good side because obviously Disney is garbage. Like, you know, fire Gina Carano. Like, so you're saying he's against Disney or with Disney? I watched the first season of Netflix Frontier and then I got over it. Joe Rogan is definitely not dishonest politically. What he is he treats each. He just doesn't fall into a category. He's exactly like me. He and I are very aligned politically. We're the opposite of disingenuous. We just don't fall into a category. Like, I agree with some things that one side says, and I agree with other things the other side says. I staunchly disagree with a lot of stuff this side does. Staunchly disagree with some of the stuff the other side does. Like Joe Rogan and I, you would be hard pressed to find an issue that he and I are not aligned on. And I know I believe everything that I think. I have not seen the Jose Aldo movie. Zach was hassled in taking Disney's side, but ultimately he sold out. Oh. The Outer Banks. No, I did not. Disney plays identity policies and all that. Probably just easier to get in. Yeah, I mean, Rogan is definitely 100% not right wing. If you think that, it just means that you're reading stuff that's not accurate. He endorsed Bernie Sanders, the most left wing candidate that's run for president in 2020 election. Joe Rogan endorsed Bernie Sanders. I mean, the right calls Bernie Sanders a fucking communist, and Joe Rogan endorsed him 100%. He is not right wing. And for the record, I do not agree with him on that. Damn, Stipe. This is exactly what Stipe. No, Joe Rogan's not left either, though. He's not. He's neither now. Like, Joe Rogan makes his decisions on who he likes from the political standpoint of who he thinks is a good person that's gonna make decisions for the right reasons. That's how I look at it. It's like, I just assume that people who are going to be running for office know more than I do, So I just look at them like, do I trust this person? Or does this look like a person who would take money from people and then do shit that would be not good for me in the country? Do I think Wilder will ever be champion again? There's like 100 championships. So probably. When was Rogan dishonest this week? Rogan's a lot of things. Dishonest ain't one of them. How many Cejudos would it take to beat Ngannou? I've actually talked about this before, that it would take. I mean, I've talked about how many of me it would take, and it would be a very large number. Depending on who he's interviewing at the time, that's just not accurate. He's just respectful. He lets them talk. He asks them questions, and he challenges people that the only time, very, very few times will he challenge people that he's interviewing unless he thinks that their position is ridiculous. Did you ever see when Candace Owens was on? Like, I think Candace Owens is super smart, but she went on and said some idiotic shit about climate change, and Joe Rogan, he eviscerated her. Like, and not because of her opinion, but because she was openly saying that she doesn't know anything, and so she doesn't believe in climate change. He's all, well, if you're saying you don't know anything about it, then why are you saying you don't believe in it? Like, too many people listen to you for you to say you have a confident opinion if you don't know anything, and you're acknowledging you don't know anything. So, like, what are you doing? That's the only time I've ever seen him push back on someone. It took a while for Candace to grow back on me after, because my introduction to her was that Joe Rogan interview, and the thing with climate change was just like, oh my God, this is unwatchable. But she's so smart on lots and lots of other stuff. She's also hot as fuck, so there's that. Do I think the comment, dude? So I had the sound off during the Izzy and Jan fight, so I couldn't hear it. I've heard a lot of people say Rogan's about DRT or TRT and DMT. So am I, son. So we have that in common. Dude, look at Stipe's hair. What the fuck? That's funny. Could you beat Ngannou if you were on DMT? Define beat him. Could I go into a trance so that I wouldn't feel it when he punched me in the face? Maybe. If you're on DMT, you are laying on the ground with your eyes closed. You're not like moving around. It's not like other psychedelics. Feeling cute. I don't know. Might roll out of bed and fighting Ngannou. That might be the funniest thing anybody's ever put in the chat, dude. That's fucking funny. That is really funny. £30. 30 pounds. Would I be a commentator for the UFC if they wanted to hire me? Duh. Show you the fight? There's a better chance of me showing you my dick. But if you're not clear on how this works, they'll shut my channel down if I show you the fight. Let's go. Francis looks ripped, dude. On TRT? Well, I have 3 kids, and I look like a specimen of fucking... What do you think? Let's go. Character since 1872. Ngannou is in white. Miocic is in the black and gold, befitting a champion. UFC heavyweight title is on the line. I am fucking nervous. Ooh, nice kick. Dude, kick that leg again. Look at Ngannou's legs, dude. Kick his leg. There you go. Kick his leg again. It's so much different. It really shows itself in the heavyweight. Yes, it is 30% smaller. Stipe trains at a 24-footer, as he told us, DC. Ooh, nice shot. I can't believe Stipe ate that shot. Ooh, now Stipe's looking nervous. Oh, Francis checked that kick. Kick his leg. Kick his leg. Attaboy, Francis. Push on his head. Push on his head. Good job. Wow, dude. Francis has been grappling, son. Francis has his back. And now Francis on top. Oh, my God. That's it. Ooh. That is a man that's practices motherfucking grappling. Stipe can knock anyone out, though. Stipe can knock anyone out. He's got to be, Francis still has to be careful. Kick his leg. Stipe has a fucking granite chin, dude. Oh! He just landed a head kick and Stipe ate it. That's unbelievable. He's so patient, dude. He's switching stances, relaxing. Nice jab. Dude, Stipe is fighting Francis's gas tank now. That's what Stipe's doing. Stipe's he's just like, that's what's going on in his mind right now. Is he's like, I need to fight against this gas tank. Stay alive through this round. Stay alive through the next round, maybe. Francis gets tired. He's the GOAT. That's why. And Francis is saving his energy. My God, my leg is literally shaking. Oof. Oh. Francis needs to throw those fucking leg kicks, man. Throw those leg kicks. He's standing heavy on his front leg. Kick his fucking leg. Kick his leg. Thank you. Again. Stipe hasn't given you any reason to respect his hands yet. Kick his fucking leg. Attaboy. See, to an untrained eye, you would just say, wow, incredible round for Francis. But to a person who actually understands what's going on right here, there's no reason to relax because Stipe is going to have 5 rounds of that speed. And Francis, Francis he was very good about conserving his energy, but I can't believe that Stipe ate these shots, dude.
This is a big moment. These are enormous punches, but it just shows you the power.
Man, that kick, dude, he kicked him right in the jaw. And Stipe just ate it. How did DC knock this guy out? Sorry, Tiberius. If you knew, this is a fight that I care about a lot. Boy, Francis.
hear in the corner of his mind saying, patient, patient, patient.
Yeah, patient.
Stipe's corner telling him, gotta get the offense going a little bit.
Yes, keep kicking that fucking leg. Kick it. Kick his leg. Kick his leg. Kick it again. Kick. Ooh, nice shot by Francis. Kick his leg. Kick his fucking leg. It's right there. Kick it. Kick it. Kick his leg. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let's go.
UFC appearance number 13, Francis breaks through and becomes the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. This replay is brought to you, sorry, Joe, by never off full character since 1870. Clearly learned all the lessons from the first fight and came back brilliantly in the second fight.
For the record, no one is going to beat this guy ever. No one is going to beat him.
That was the worst thing that could happen to Luque, Joe. That was the worst thing that could happen to Stipe. Stipe landed and thought he hurt him back. When he lands his power jab up the middle, he drops Miocic. When they're throwing here, Miocic feels like he hurts him, so then he goes, okay, I can go. Look at this short left hook that just drops him so short, like I mean, so
God damn.
perfect.
That might have been the fucking gnarliest knockout of Francis's career.
Amazing technique, amazing composure by Francis. Showed all the lessons.
Look at Eric. Cool as a fucking cucumber. Look at Eric. Cool as a fucking cucumber. As if he knew it was going to happen. God damn. Unbelievable. Eric carrying him around. That's a big fucking boy right there. Eric's huge. Let's go. I am going to Extreme Couture to hang out with these motherfuckers. Wow. I bet a lot of dough right now on Francis. I just trusted my gut. About fucking time. I basically just all the money that I'd lost on fucking Burns and Connor and every other person, I just want it all back, son. Wait, what? Unbelievable.
So I said off the top, it seemed an eventuality that eventually UFC President Dana White would be in there putting that belt around Francis Ngannou's waist. Maybe it took
God damn.
longer than people expected, but he's the baddest man on the planet now. Sure. Well, he certainly realized his potential, and I think because of this victory and the spectacular nature of his victory, he's going to have even more confidence and,
God damn. John Jones. Yep. Yeah. Hey, John Jones. How do you feel about this fight now, John Jones? Did you hear DC? Did you hear DC? He said, John Jones. God damn. Jesus. Whew. goddamn. All right, fellas, I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging out.